What's good, man? How you doing?
Oh, fantastic, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a beautiful Monday. There have been some interesting announcements that have happened today, I've
That's
noticed.
right. That's right. Hype me all the way up. I saw Big E's tweet when I was at the gym and I was at the end of my workout. You know, you're supposed to be fatigued and everything. And I got a whole like energetic surge, and I've been just like beaming all day long, So, we just trying to channel this positive energy and put it towards Big E and tonight. And hopefully, if everything works out for us, it's going to be a real good night.
Now, see, there's a certain suspension of belief that I have to have in my soul and my spirit right now, Kofi.
Okay.
So you just found out at the gym?
Oh yeah. You got, so a lot of people ask us this stuff all the time, and you would be so surprised. As a matter of fact, like we are usually as performers, we're the last ones to find things out. For example, both this week and last week, I found out on Twitter what I was doing on Raw. So it was announced that I was going to be in an 8-man tag team match. I said, oh, good to know. Now I can prepare. And the same thing last week when we had the tag team turmoil match, I had no idea until I looked on social media and I saw it. And if I didn't look on social media, I wouldn't have known until I got to the building. So oftentimes we have no idea what the show is going to entail, what we're supposed to be doing on the show. And then even sometimes when we do know, it always changes. So that's kind of like the bittersweet part about being a WWE superstar. Like if you're somebody who needs to know exactly what's happening and when it's happening and, step for step, you're going to be real upset working here because everything is always changing. I think it's a good thing, keeps everybody on their toes.
Yeah. So see, I was so excited that Kofi Kingston's here. I didn't even prep to start really the interview and the process. So here it is. Of course, you're KMEL Bay Area, and we're excited because we get shows and events and things back where we get to see you guys live and in person. And I know that there are a couple days that you're going to be headed out here. Raw and SmackDown both going to be out here in the Bay, in San Jose and in San Francisco. How has it been feeling for you? Because the Thunderdome was great, right? I definitely had my little square. I was in a little square in one of the Thunderdome days at one point, and I know that felt really great for y'all, right? But being back in front of the crowd, like, what does that really mean to you?
There's nothing like it. Like you said, man, the Thunderdome was great for what it was. It was a time that really got us through this pandemic where we didn't really have any live entertainment from a sporting aspect to be able to go into a crowd and to be able to see a live WWE show. We didn't have that ability. So the Thunderdome really allowed people to see WWE live, and tune in and also see themselves on the screen, which is great. For us, it was a little bit weird because we couldn't hear the people. We could hear like the cheering and the audio that was kind of like piped in. But, we walk out, especially the New Day, when we come out, like everybody gets hyped. So all of a sudden our music hits and we just come out there, we're fired up, but there's nobody there. So it was really kind of strange. But like I said, it was great to be able to kind of connect everybody with the WWE, to connect the WWE and the WWE universe. But having a live crowd is so much better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So much better, especially us. Like we feed off the crowd. Oftentimes myself, Woods, and E pay more attention to the people in the crowd than we do to what's going on in the actual match. So to see kids out there and interact with kids and see people with their signs and, see the look in their eyes when you win a match or when you lose a match, or when you throw a pancake to them and they go crazy because they caught a pancake. Like, this is what WWE is all about. It's all about that interaction and being able to connect with people. And it's so much easier and so much better to do that in person.
So I noticed something on social media, believe it was this week, right? Because you came out with the, red and black NWO inspired New Day fits that you got on right now, right? Exactly. What I saw on social media was apparently there was a plan for you to like jump on some stilts and really like do your like Kevin Nash.
Yeah, it was going to be real exaggerated. So when this was actually Woods' idea, and when we get to talking about things, we just start going off the rails and trying to figure out how we can make it as extreme as possible. And when we talked about me being Kevin Nash, I was like, oh man, well, Razor Ramon has all like the gold and you know what I'm saying? He has the toothpick and has all these accessories. I'm like, now she's really big and tall. I'm not big or tall. And I said, oh, maybe I come out in stilts, you know? And then all of a sudden we get to cooking and I start talking to our designer about it. He designed the gear to have stilts underneath. You know, we talked to our, you know, our seamster and talking about putting it together. So he wanted to get my measurements. I had to go to like a tailor, but then the stilts came in. And I don't know if you guys have seen those, like they're almost like spring-loaded stilts to where if you go online, you'll see people doing backflips and running really fast.
Yeah. No,
so
okay,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, I said, I could do that, you know? But then they came in and I put them on and I was like, oh no, I can't move. I can't move with these. You want me to walk from the ring, the entrance to the ring with these stilts? No, I'll fall in front of everybody. Not to mention, my knees kept like hyperextending. And I was like, oh God, like, it's a miracle. Like 3 or 4 times going from my bedroom to the bathroom to look at myself in the mirror. And I was like, no, I can't do this. So I called everybody up. I said, scratch the plan. Just give me some normal tearaway pants, and that's going to have to be enough, you know. But yeah, man, we go out there, we pay tribute to the outsiders. You know, Hall and Nash are 2 of our favorites, especially being a tag team. Like, they are some of them, you know, one of the most memorable tag teams ever. And just so cool in real life too. So it was an honor for us, and it is an honor for us to don this Wolfpack gear, you know? So yeah, we're gonna be wearing it for a while.
That's dope. So just, you know, because I know you got things to do, but I'm inspired again, because I'm definitely gonna be at Raw at the Chase Center coming up in October when you guys come out to the Bay Area. You know, I definitely want to see the New Day. I've been in an arena when that music hits, and I've felt that before, and that joy and that warmth that the crowd gives y'all, and that y'all absolutely do return back, and it's really, really cool. But just to touch back on what's happening tonight one more time, you've been a champion time and time again, whether that was a tag team champion or an intercontinental champion. You've held everything there is to hold for the most part, but the biggest thing is I remember being in the living room with my friends and watching you win that WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, how that felt, right? You being at Raw tonight, like, and being in East Corner. And because apparently I thought it was supposed to be there was supposed to be a Lashley versus Randy Orton match, I heard, but he's talking about cashing in. It's like, how's that going to happen? Do you have any advice for your brother at having been in that situation before and having held that thing and owned that belt?
Yeah, honestly, I don't need to give E any advice whatsoever. I've said in countless interviews that he is more than ready to be the face of this company. He is electric on the mic, you know, really captivating on the mic, a lovable guy, but can also make you fear him, incredibly athletic, incredibly strong, a head turner. You know, when we walk around with Big E, everybody is rubbernecking. Look at how big this guy is. They don't like realize how big he is in real life. You know, and not to mention, like, he's a great person, someone who I'm proud to call my brother. So he don't need any advice from me. You know, he's more than he's more than equipped to carry this big load. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that I get to be here for it if it potentially happens. You know what I mean? For him to make that announcement today and let everybody know that he is going to be cashing in his briefcase tonight to become the next WWE champion. Like, that is huge, man. I'm on like a whole nother wave of energy. I told somebody in my last interview that I was at the end of my workout, and you know, you're supposed to be fatigued and you know, tired. It's like, all right, well, let's go to work. And then I saw that tweet and I had a whole nother like 25 gauges of energy, you know, just come out. I gotta do some cardio. I can't go to work like this, you know. I got too much energy, man. So I'm hyped, you know, for sure, for Big E. And man, and the fact that, you know, we're in Boston tonight, this is my hometown, you know? So yeah, it's just gonna be so amazing, you know, for him to be in that situation. So yeah, man, like I said, you don't need my advice. You just gotta go out there and execute, which he always does. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be one heck of a show tonight, for sure. It's gonna be one that you don't wanna miss.
Well, hopefully, they don't miss tonight, but then they also, don't miss, like I said, when you guys get out here in the Bay Area, I got my tickets. I'm going to be in a seat. I'm going to be experiencing Monday Night Raw. And I know that SmackDown is going to be out there in San Jose at the SAP Center as well. So we got to make sure that folks get out there and they really experience it and they really see it. If you've been before, you know what WWE is. If you haven't been, it's definitely something that I like to tell people, whether you're a wrestling fan or not, sitting in the arena will make you one.
Oh yeah. Seeing it live, there's, like I said, man, there's really nothing else like it. The big pyrotechnics show, the big athletic contest, people doing all types of crazy athletic things, telling stories, making you laugh, making you cry. The WWE experience is really unlike any other, and you owe it to yourself to just feel that energy, or as we like to say, feel that power, baby. That's our entrance music. That's what he says on the mic, for those who don't know. So I tied it all in. And as a matter of fact, for us to be coming there, and I don't want to count chickens, but if we come there with Big E as champion, boy, come on, man. Energy levels going to be just through the roof. So we can't wait, man. We can't wait to be there.
Definitely. Kofi Kingston, always appreciate you, man, and your energy and what you do out there in that ring, brother. And hope to see you soon, man.
Right on, man. Peace.